Good evening, friends. Welcome to my channel. Let's just talk today, just some random topic. Okay, I would request you to go through my playlist because I have segregated different topics and categorized them like religion, social commentary, trending topics, narcissism and mental disorders, parenting, Bollywood reviews, short bites. So they are specially categorized. So if you want to see a particular content, you don't have to go through the entire channel. You can just click on the playlist and watch whatever you wish to at that moment. Sometimes you are in mood to watch a particular topic or a particular subject. One more thing I would like to say is that because I have no clue how long my channel is going to last on YouTube, because it is so making such controversial statements, not just statements. I'm covering very scandalous kind of topics, subjects, so I can be cancelled any moment. I'm just taking it one day at a time, so kindly download if you like certain content or something. I might just disappear. So I'm prepared for it because I'm getting a lot of threats from all kinds of people. Nowadays these are MGTOWs. These MGTOW guys, I had made a small little video and there was nothing offensive. There was nothing which I said which could offend them. I have made at least 4 to 5 videos on woke culture and feminism, and I haven't had a single feminist arguing with me or threatening me. Now these, I'll tell you, the ladies, when they were actually criticizing me or hating me, it's only when I made a video on that, one of my very popular video on fake gurus, that is Shivani and Jaggi, called Sadhguru. So their followers, especially the females one, used to actually fight with me, actually curse me, send me threats. I thought they were feminist, but no. So guys, just calm down. It's just a different perspective. So you don't have to keep sending me threats of punching me on my face and cursing me. Like I've got constant barrage of these MGTOWs sending. I'm very happy that India has got COVID and let people die of COVID and let you die of COVID. I said, see, that speaks so petty of you all. Have you checked out my other content? Have you all taken the trouble to even understand what I'm trying to say? I said all this hatred and hostility is coming because the media is actually feeding you all so much of garbage. And I do agree that there are some very obnoxious, abusive women. I have not denied that fact, but that doesn't mean you all have to be having this kind of blinders on your eyes and only see in the straight direction. I keep an open mind. If you all want to go your own way, it's fine. If you all don't want to spend money on a woman, fine. There are people correcting me. Oh, incels are different. Incels means involuntary celibate. Means if you all have nothing to do with a woman, means you all are abstaining from sex and from a woman. Am I right? MGTOW, am I right? You can't be a MGTOW and still be with a woman. Maybe you all are watching porn to take out your frustration or having sex with a female robo. I have no idea. Maybe with your own pillow. I don't care about it. But stop being so childish and idiotic by sending me threats and hate messages. This is not going to sort out any problem. That means I am so important. My opinion matters. Am I some president of America, or the head of the UN, or Prime Minister of India, or President of China, that my opinion should matter so much? Guys, get a life. Yeah. Get a life. Don't be such a loser. Okay, another thing, since it's just let's talk, it will be a free flow. A couple of things are coming into my head right now. I've seen people boasting about they taking vaccine and then gaslighting themselves, saying they are feeling fully energetic after taking it and far more healthier. It's because you are deceiving yourself. You think it's a confirmation bias that the vaccine is there to protect you against the viruses, right? It's an antibody. So why do you have to make such foolish claims by saying, oh, I'm feeling healthier? It's not a meth which is injected in your bloodstream, fools. But especially the oldie ones, it's like they take Red Bull in an injection shot and they've got wings. suddenly they will be taught, they have become like these vaccine activists. Then I see in social media people flaunting of their designer mask. Is a mask to be flaunted? They will have all sorts of ugly looking masks and people are selling, making money out of masks. Masks should be to protect ourselves from so-called virus, bacteria, right? So people are flaunting about it and they've become like, I've seen people become like literally militant, like, fundamentalist, radicals. आपने मास्क नहीं पहना है, नहीं आप नहीं आ सकते हो. I had one person fighting that conductor, bus conductor in the bus, screaming and yelling at me because my mask came down, and he said, how dare you come, नहीं तो मैं bus बंद, I'll stop the bus. And the driver was screaming at me, I'll stop the bus if you don't wear above your nose. So I said, why are you screaming? Why are you making a scene? It slipped off, it will go on the top. And the bus is completely crowded. So like it was getting crowded. Like this happened 2 months ago. I'm just giving an example how people have lost it completely. It's like they are like these hyenas who are going to attack you any moment. It's like, calm down, yaar. Agar aisa hota, then we would buy you a mask if were to protect you from virus, then there would be no COVID deaths, right? Respiratory problems. And now the media is spreading all kinds of bullshit, like the ambulances in shortage and it was hidden in some forest. And see, the ambulance services otherwise also rip you apart. Okay, they have exorbitant prices. Like I remember when I had an accident, they charged just to go from point A to point B, which was 5 minutes. They charged me around 1,000 rupees because it's an ambulance. Just 5 minutes distance, less than a kilometer. So now I can imagine when there is COVID pandemic. Since I am not, I think I can use these words, right? I have no fear of being demonetized. Okay. Every other day, if you all have heard some of my videos, you all can hear some sort of a siren kind of noise, because past few days I could hear this ambulance moving around, like moving the hospital. We have the most famous hospital over here, one of the most expensive plus government hospitals. So the so-called patients are taken back and forth. The amount of nonsense which is happening because of pandemic, people have lost it in the lockdown. TikTok has become like a cancer now. All these frustrated bitches are like exposing themselves and like, you all have ugly bodies, you all are fat, you all are morbidly obese. I don't care. I don't have to love you and accept your body image. No, I am not responsible. I don't want to see that dirty armpit hair. I don't want to see your pubic hair which is jutting out from your bikini. No, I am not interested. Those ugly jiggly thighs, those stretch marks, your fat arms. No, not interested. Just keep it covered. It's like you get nightmares, guys. I don't know how it is with you guys, but for me being a woman also is pretty disgusted watching all these obscenities and vulgarity. Rather than being turned on by these babes, all you want to do is, slap their faces and say, put on some clothes. Nobody is interested in seeing your rolls and your chubby body, your bloated stomach, your sagging boobs. Nobody. Your fat neck, your chinless face full of fat and acne, your undone eyebrows. Nobody is interested. So fucking keep it to yourself. TikTok whores. These Instagram models are another fake. They're always pushing some products. I don't know what products, like beauty products, maybe organic products, unheard brands, or health products, like protein shake. Protein powder is the best they kind of push. I think mostly these vegan kind of people. And weight loss. Okay, let me just break this myth of weight loss. There's nothing called weight loss if your calorie intake is 20,000 calories in a day. Yes, land whales, if you keep stuffing yourself with so much of sugar and starch and carbohydrate continuously, like even animals take a break when they learn from them. Birds and animals, even they have a timing. They also eat what is required. Even a hippo hogs, but even that has a schedule. Even they have a schedule. But you women and men who are fat have always have some excuse. Women generally say, "Oh, I've got thyroid. I got polycystic ovary syndrome." They think only these people have problems and they're struggling with food addiction and eating disorders and making a big fuss out of it. No, you bitches, it's all about willpower. I was 88 kgs. I was going through severe thyroid problem. And I used to put on so much of weight. I was 88 kgs. I looked at it and I cried because generally I'm a very lean, mean person. I cried, and I think I was overweight only twice in my life. And to shed that weight, it has taken me almost 6 months to one. And I was determined. No, I used to wake up in the morning, have that, only to lose that fat, lemon juice and warm water. Then I would walk for 5 kilometers, morning walks, eat only vegetarian food, drink sufficient amount of water, drink safi, drink that bitter gourd juice, anything that would lose holistically, herbally, right? I didn't believe in any of this weight loss programs. And plus eating less, eating home cooked food. Trust me, I am not a big advocate of any diet or something, but what works for me is eating less. It is according to your lifestyle, what kind of a job, what kind of a occupation, which culture you belong to, which place you're living in, which country you belong to. There are so many factors, because in some places, like we Indians like to just keep eating a lot of snacks and fried food and just keep like eating and drinking. Our life is revolving around it, frankly speaking, and yet it's very difficult, like, to say no to certain things. Like, I'm very happy that my mother is a fitness freak, so she is concerned about herself. So yes, in fact, she's my biggest critic. She'll see a little bit of weight and she'll start making faces. Eh. No, I'm not saying that is fat shaming. I take it like a motivation. In fact, even if I'm dark, she's like, "Oh, you become so dark and suntanned." Because in India, we are obsessed with our skin color all the time. We have to keep applying something or the other on our face just to look little fair. Seriously, because my mother generally in her younger days was milky white, because my granny is milky white. So yes, they're fair and lovely kinds. And I'm this brown chocolate kind of a person. But I think it's fine. You have to accept yourself as it is. So I'm talking randomly is because I want to say that when people say body, but self-love and body image and all this kind of crap, it really psychs me off. No fucking bitches, cover that ugly asses of yours. Nobody wants to see it. Nobody's interested. Instead, invest in yourself. Get up early. Go for your walks. Eat healthy food, fruits and vegetables. Cut down on meat, processed food. Stop eating all the junk food. See the amount of changes. My face used to be 2 years ago was full of acne because number one, because of the medication, because of the accident, you have to take so many medicines, and plus you're so stressed out, you're so anxious, so your body will get into that mode and you'll start having acne. So we have to understand the cause of acne, right? And I used to keep being so depressed about it and apply this broken hand, but I'm bothered about my face. I said my hand is more important or my face is important, but here I was worried about my face. Oh, acne, so I'll apply this, I'll apply that, and I'll keep clicking my face to say, is it become little little reduced? Then I realized one fine day I'm so foolish and stupid. I should be thankful to God that I'm alive from a major life. My life is saved. Otherwise, if the same thing, my hand is broken, the same injury, I was thrown out of a rickshaw. Imagine if it would on my head, I would have had instant death or I would be in coma. But God is great that I'm alive. But instead of being grateful, I am vain. I'm worried about that tanned face of mine full of acne. I said, this is not important. I don't care what people think anymore. I think we should have our priorities straight in life. We are too carried away with too many things, living in some kind of a planet. I've seen all these people who call them some introvert. Basically they are covert narcissists. They will be hiding in their bedroom, but when they want to get work done, what, they're so proactive. They'll come knocking at your door early in the morning if they want to get work done. And you should see how they praise you. These very people who are reserved, who don't talk to anybody, who are introvert, who are awkward with social interactions. I said all this is drama. In English language they have a word for everything. It is a very extensive vocabulary. Like you have every kind of weirdness has a name. So if you're a fucking covert narcissist, this reserved, introvert. I think in my earlier videos I have actually described that these covert narcissists can switch sides. They will be grandiose classic narcissist plus a covert narcissist, vulnerable narcissist as per their convenience. So don't go by these narcissist channel. They'll say become grey rock and all. Yes, depends upon the abusive household you have. One size doesn't fit all. Please guys, don't get so carried away with these therapists and all these psychologists who come on YouTube and give you gyan. It can harm you. Be proactive, participate in life, don't be a coward. Understand where your priorities are. Are you going to hang around with this toxic person? What are the plus points of hanging around? What are the negative points? Have that put that effort to analyze it, review your own life, rather than listening to all these YouTube videos and of all these women and men who claim to be okay. They have some useful tips. Take those tips, but don't take every single episode what they are saying it so seriously. Yes, we meet negative people. We all go through. As I said, Indian culture is the most narcissistic, toxic culture. Like everybody is a monitor over here. Everybody wants a piece of cake. Like everybody is acting smart all the time, loud and proud. When imagine being from such a culture, because you're so populated and you need to be seen. So how do you gather attention? By behaving like an asshole. I'll tell you about these aunties who pretend to be bargain hunters, like they're saving that 5-10 rupees with the bhaji wala, but they don't mind wasting that money on frivolous activities. Like their husband will be drunkard and he alcoholic, who will be buying a whiskey worth 1,000 rupees, or their daughter will be buying a lipstick worth 1,500 rupees, or their son will be buying some shoes worth 3,000 rupees. So these people think by saving that 5-10 rupees. You should see how they argue with the bhaji wala. I said, why don't you just give him 5 rupees extra and maintain a good relationship with him? In the sense, because you're buying vegetables, so like a tip kind of a thing once in a while. No, their heart will break. They'll probably go in coma for that 5-10 rupees. Disgusting. So yes, that's what I'm trying to say, that females' makeup and beauty products are just a sham. They're just a hoax. They'll ruin your skin. They will damage your skin, no matter how much herbal it is. No matter herbal or organic will do less damage, but it's still chemicals at the end of the day. Don't get carried away with that guy called FitTuber. He's an agent of Ramdev and maybe some political party called BJP. He's actually backhandedly selling overpriced herbal Ayurvedic products, organic products, which are 10 times more expensive. So he's putting this fear in your heart not to buy these over-the-counter products. This is harmful, that is toxic. And they bola, our life is toxic. You are toxic. Okay, what else I would like to say? Once in a while, I think once a week I should do this series, Let's Talk series. One thing which came into my mind was this Me Too movement. when these Hollywood actresses were blaming that Harvey Weinstein, that monster, he's a monster, but you all were sluts and whore because you all want those roles, you all want fame and money. You all will spread your legs to anyone and anybody, and especially a producer who is as powerful as him. So I don't think any of them are victims. They're all doing some drama so that they distract people from the real issues. Yeah. Okay, enough of my random rants. I will catch up with you later. Thank you.